Greetings to you all. Welcome to Drama Friday. It's the final Drama Friday. No, it's not. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans in this whole situation. Next weekend, like 8 days from now, I will be in that Berlin. Team Germany. Yeah? Repping Team Germany. If you are of Team Germany and in and around the Berlin area, on Saturday, I will be in like central Berlin with Ghost. He's coming. Confirmed. The Ghosty will be at my side. So if you want to say hello, that would be awesome. It's the reason I'm there, right? It's the reason I'm there is to meet wonderful, wonderful people. We're going to a Stark event. There's loads of people going down. But Saturday daytime, I'll be making an effort to be in Berlin Centre. I'll tweet it out and all that kind of shit. So you guys can be down there. So come to be honest, I can't be everywhere though, right? I can't be absolutely everywhere. I know, I'm so hot, bros. I just got out of the bath. Fucking red hot bath into a red hot room under the lights. So we'll have to be that way. So yeah, I will be there. So Team Germany be there. I'll do a separate video because there's probably plenty of German lads who don't watch Drama Time, which is all good, man. Anything else? Web show tomorrow. Obviously, let's get to the balls of it. Loads of WoW drama type stuff this week. All kinds of shit going on. The best place for that is a web show. I think we'll do it on the web show. So the fucking, especially, yes, we'll cover the private server stuff. I have a number of things to bring up, which I think are being grossly ignored by plenty of the population. And it's not the usual arguments either. So I think we can have a good discussion there about the idea of legacy servers and why they don't exist. And there's a good reason they don't exist and all that good stuff. So we'll do all that at the web show tomorrow. On top of that, I am going to be, hopefully, watch Twitter tomorrow. We should get some nice pictures out. We have a massive legacy shoot tomorrow. Considering it was scrubbed last week because of a nightmare, we've added more to it. Such is the way it goes. We've added more to it. So we're going to be doing a huge legacy production all day tomorrow, stopping for dinner, then doing a web show immediately after. So we should be screwed and probably having a beer at tomorrow's web show, and maybe we'll be injured. There's a chance we'll be injured, considering how it's going to be. But we've got to keep stepping our game up. I died in the last legacy. Never forget. I literally died and was shot in the face. So, of course, we have to then turn that up a little bit. The legacy should be out by Wednesday next week for the Patreons. Yeah, Patreon squad. That should be out next week for you, round about Wednesday evening, Thursday morning-ish. That's my schedule. What I'm hoping to happen is Legacy should be finished by Wednesday. Thursday, considering I'll be probably half dead from doing like ridiculous stints in this little room, is doing a stream of Azuna. I literally do not have time to play through Azone of World of Warcraft before Thursday. It's Friday. I can't do it. There's no time. So we'll do that Thursday. We'll chill out then. Then I'm going to be in Berlin on Saturday. I'm going to be in Berlin on Saturday. Coming back Sunday evening. Then we'll probably have Stream Week. Hey! Mass Effect 3. Now, I'm trying to make sure that whole thing works. I'm not even sure of the dates. It might be Dark Souls 3. Maybe, depending. I'm not hyped about Mass Effect 3, considering how angry everyone got at the end of Mass Effect 2 when I went on the killing spree of everybody involved. But that's pretty much my schedule. There's no free time. The kids can just disappear for the moment. They'll have to go away. So they'll get their poultry time with me, and that'll be about it, which is pretty shitty. But then we'll have a relaxing time for about a week before we start on the next legacy, which is all good. So that's what's going on. Now. That's not why you're here right now. Let's have some fucking drama. We're going to have some comedy drama. Yeah, don't do that to me, Preacher. Do Mass Effect 3. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is pretty new. I don't really like playing new games on the stream. Bloodborne was wonderful. Oh, what a fantastic game. Well worth the PlayStation 4, honestly. I would say that. If you see one cheap, probably not a brand new one, but if you do see one cheap and you're into the Soul series, fucking hell, that game was good. And unexpected. Nice when we hit the wall. We hit the wall a few times, and if you want to watch that, the Gamer Dad's YouTube channel has the entire Bloodborne playthrough on it. It's an hour long each, so you don't have to wait for like 15-minute episodes and all that kind of fucking nonsense. Plenty of content to go out there, and you can skip through and all that. So it's all pretty good. Let's have some drama. I've picked some really funny stories. I'm so busy that I thought we'd have some really funny stories, and we'll do something dark and horrible tomorrow. Does that sound pretty good? That's it, Kimbo? Let me tell you a story. It's drama time. So in the chat, Mr. Volra, I'm going to embarrass him. I like Kimbo. We had a good time together. We did. Kimbo's a Fury Warrior. Am I correct, Kimbo? I believe you're an Irish Fury Warrior. That combination, though. Am I right? Am I right? I believe Irish Fury Warrior. Didn't last long in our guild, if I remember correctly. Didn't last long in our guild. Did not last long in Darkstorm, from what I remember. Now, you might ask why. Was he a bad player? Nope. Kimbo was a good player. Good Fury Warrior. An Irish Fury Warrior. What could go wrong? But, does anybody remember Mastery Snapshotting? Does anybody remember Mastery Snapshotting? Dragon Soul era, I want to say, Kimbo? Dragon Soul era? Oh, man. As we're about to put... It was. This is my memory. This is how good it is of WoW. Morchok! What was it called back then? Heroic or Mythic? Heroic? Sure, whatever. When he splits in two, sure. Morchok. On farm for a guild like ours at the time, obviously. Morchok ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. So we're stood. We're ready. 2 players in that caliber, when you've, like, done it a couple of times. Morchok is, in fact, a hilarious DPS race. Fun fact. One thing that made me stand out in Method was I outplayed the other Warlock who had the Dragon Wrath on Morchok because he didn't know how Shadow Embrace worked. Oh, shit. Get wrecked, son. Yeah, it's funny. And anyway, so we're stood in front of Morchok, right? Guild of Badasses. Really important stuff. Take the DPS very seriously. Gotta wait for cooldown resets. Gotta wait for all that shit. Slow your fucking roll, son. I want a 25 to 30 minute countdown before we pull. That's the kind of situation you're in. Because this thing's about to die. About to die. Now, Fury Warriors at the time, whenever they press Death Wish, you might remember that cooldown, which apparently is not class fantasy anymore. Death Wish. It's better if we just take 30% more damage. Checked the game, see how much mastery you had. It checked. It was like, you pressed Death Wish. How much mastery did you have? How much do you have? And then it goes, cool. That's the amount of mastery you'll have throughout Death Wish, right? That's how it'll work. So we're stood there. 19 minutes, 18 minutes, 17 minutes, 1 minute, 10 seconds, 9, 8. Our man Kimbo here stood in greens, pretty much. Is that right to say, Kimbo? Greens. Greens that are just all raw mastery, ready to go. All raw mastery. This is a pretty top-end guild, by the way. Pretty top-end guild. 5, 4, 3. Shadow Bolt flies to the boss. Pulls 2 seconds too early. First guy I'd seen in fucking years who legit just walked away from his PC. I don't think he lasted long after that, Kimbo, if I'm right. He went, fuck you all, in this Irish, fuck you, fuck everybody, and fucking walked away from his PC and just stood there. Like, in a heroic guild, it was very, like, near the end game. This was, like, the death nail. It's just like, yeah, this guy's not going to last anymore. But I think I master looted both, or either I master looted, or somebody else master looted both the heroic Deathwing swords to you. Yeah, I just got up and walked away, just left his character. It was fucking hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. I agreed with him, because he was wearing the shit greens, couldn't do any DPS, just a fucking waste of time anyway, just fucked off and walked away. Yeah, didn't spell a good time for the rest of the guild, though. His time was, in fact, numbered at that point, I believe. Yeah, it was a good time. But welcome to the stream, my man. Nice memory there. You just jogged in my mind there. Right, let's have some good fun, and let's... I have a story that's from that guy. From that guy. Can I get rid of this? What is that? Like all his hair stuck there. From that guy. What guy am I talking about? Let's listen. We need one name who shall be... Alright. Now I'm going to trick you now. You ready for the trick? It's from that guy. The Hunter. Starring our man... Goblets. 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 That sounds like a good name for juicy plums, by the way. Alright? This is from that guy. Hello, Preacher, and a big old bro fist to you and your fans watching. I've been a watcher of your channel for about deuce years, and you pump out my favourite WoW content. Nice, but I'm going to stop kicking in your ass, aw, and instead tell a story that enrages me to the point of blind fucking hatred. Rage face. You remember, it's about that guy. This is a story about the time when I was leveling a feral druid. I understand your rage straight away. Understood, mate. Me and you know. Me and you know. Although Feral's quite cool in Legion. In Warlords of Draenor, because I had nothing to do on my main Warlock besides transmog runs. Why? Can't get that tier 5? Bummer. The Druid was such a fun class, wasn't it? I had nothing but love. I could turn into a tiger thing. Alarm bells. I could turn into a tiger thing, a bear, a stag, and a seal. Question mark. Are you asking me? I don't get the question mark. You're asking, I could turn into a tiger, a bear, a stag, and a seal, I think. I don't know. Question mark. Consider me sold. It felt really good to play as well. The moves weren't super flashy, as they are in Legion, but I had a good time playing it. And isn't that what matters the most? Yeah, it is. As long as you're having fun, that's what's important. By the time I hit level 30, right? So we're definitely balls deep into feral ground here. We're 30, yeah? Barons complete, as far as I know. STV time. I'm guessing I haven't leveled in years. By the time I hit level 30, big boy time, yeah? Big boy time. What dungeons are we doing at level 30? Razorfen? Nemerigan? Maybe? Big stuff. I decided to put on dual specialization. So I could try out tonking. Only for faster queue times in dungeons. We have ourselves a dungeon leveler. Noted. How many of you here are dungeon levelers? How the fuck do you do it? So boring. I don't get how you do it. Ghosty's a dungeon leveler. SM, yeah. Black Fathom Deeps, yeah. Big stuff. Big heavy stuff. Big turtle in there. Scary. Scary. Needless to say, I was alright. I was alright. I had 3 buttons, yeah. So I was pretty much an endgame Guardian at that point. Burn. 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 Although Guardian's really good in Legion. Hot shock. The switches an expansion can make is crazy. Okay. I was alright. I was alright. I only ever did tanking on my prop pally when I first started Kata. But I was staying alive. Yeah, staying alive. I can tank this shit. And the healers didn't have to work too hard to keep me alive. Worrying. How does one die at level 30 in a dungeon? That should be... That's pretty much... Has anyone wiped in a leveling dungeon? In, like, the last 2 years? Is it possible? I'm sure it is possible. But do you see it? I mean, I've healed guys wearing, like, healing cloth and shit. I think I did a video on it. I had tanks with healing cloth and stuff because it was the heirloom and they can't be arsed buying the plate one. So they just wear, like, leather and shit. No, once, nope, never. Pull all the things. That's what I do. Pull all the things. One guy can solo it, right? Oh, Fiddle Diddle. Sad times for Fiddle Diddle in the chat. Totally wiped. Oh yeah, MX Trolls down as well. I just don't understand. Oh, Strathome? Have they changed Strat? Have they split it now, haven't you? You got Strat and Dead and Strat Live are completely separate. Am I right there? You can't do both at the same time. Anyway, skip on to level 40. Oh! Literally about an hour later after I started tanking. Wow. Many heirlooms. And I was... Diamol? Diamol's level 40 now? Rip Diamol. No way. Did you know Diamol was added later as an extra endgame dungeon for people? That was Diamol. It was a big piece of content. Imagine, let me cast your mind back, fellas and ladies, to a time when Blizzard added more 5-man content during the game. Back in the day. Yeah? Never forget that at one point, a decade ago, and every expansion since then, except this one, they added more 5-man content to the game. An entire area. DM is not the shit. Diamol, when it launched, was the fucking bollocks. It was so good. Kel Sirar's in there, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Kel Sirar's in there. The Warlock fucking Mount Quest is in there. Dudes, don't disrespect Diamol. Not in my presence. Nah, mate, it's a myth. More 5-mans. Why? We've already got the blues. One of my favourite... And I was in Diamol. One of my favourite dungeons because of its art design. And it was one of the only dungeons I remember playing on my pally. So I guess it carries more nostalgia than anything else. Everything was going fine at first. Great, in fact. Great. But then, in comes Goblets. A blood elf hunter. Is this our guy? Is this our guy? I didn't notice at first because when I run dungeons, yeah? When I run dungeons, I go pretty fucking fast, yeah? I'm a big, fat bear going speedy. So I generally don't notice if someone just pulls before I am, pulling the trash into themselves. Right? Right? Goblets seem to be pretty into being a tank. I wonder why Goblets didn't re-roll to a tanking class. But I guess the difficulty of having to go through 40 whole levels again seems too agonizingly painful to even comprehend. So instead, Goblets ninja pulled every mob she could get her hands on. Multi-shots were spraying like a bukkake orgy. It was everywhere. I can't even tell you, leaping ropes of jism, just pulling the whole fucking place. I have a hatred of people doing other people's jobs in dungeons. You, sir, an elemental shaman, heal again, motherfucker, and I will fucking end you. Do you understand? Do you understand? Just saying. Don't make me go fucking fuzzy bear. Iron fur. Apart from healing near-death players. It makes me furious. Furious. And this is written in caps lock, by the way. The tank is supposed to do the pulls. Not the DPS. Not the healer. The tank pulls. That's science. Seems pretty good to me. Diamond level 40 covered in heirlooms. Seems pretty good. Unless that hunter was using misdirection. I wouldn't have a problem. No problem at all if you're doing some misdirecting, yeah. Making my job a little easier. But Goblets wasn't. Using misdirection because she was one level off unlocking it. One level. At first, since I was in a good mood listening to Ice Cube on YouTube. Think about that. So I politely asked Goblets, stop pulling. I was going at a reasonable pace, Goblets. So there was no reason for her to rush. Chill out, Goblets. There was no answer. So I decided to ignore it for now. YouTube. So I decided to let it go for now. We'll call it, right? We'll call it. Next trash pull, though. Goblets did it again. She pulled her fat nerd arse's weight in mobs with multi-shot. This time I was not in the mood for dicking about. This is the second trash pack in a row. So I sternly, but fairly, told her, stop pulling the mobs. And she fucking replied to me this time. She fucking replied. And you know what she fucking said, stream? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Well. Literally, this is what that bitch said. So I called her a cunt. You fucking cunt. That's what I said. And then started a fucking vote kick. Oh! And she got kicked pretty damn fucking fast. She's out of there. Boom! Headshot. The rest of my precious Diamond run was not ruined by her taint. Jesus Christ, it's dark, that, isn't it? By her taint. Her fucking musk is no longer around me. However, another hunter came in her place and did the same fucking thing. And since I could no longer initiate a vote kick, I just tolerated this incessant hunter pulling. So we're done. Diamond's dead. Hoofy or whatever the fuck is down. So now I'm going back into another dungeon. Leveling. As I queued up for the next dungeon, Sholomance. And instantly fucking recognise Goblets was among the names in my dungeon. She's back! Vengeance time. At first I said to myself, fuck me. But decided maybe she'd learnt a lesson after being kicked from the last dungeon. Maybe she just hated Diamond. Maybe she wanted to get it done as fast as possible. Maybe she had something to do. Maybe, what ifs. The taint. The taint is back. As we were all speaking to the skull guy to get the quests, what flies over my fucking furry bear head? Multi-shot. Multi-shot. Straight over my bonds. And she pulled the two mobs in front of the first door. The literal second I saw her character appear. Needless to say, I'm about to lose my fucking furry bollocks up in this bitch. After we killed them, I went to the entrance. I'm going to try and simulate this as best I can. I went to the entrance and did the bear sit. Yeah. I then typed in chat. I will not tank. I will not tank. Until Goblets is kicked. I played with Goblets in my last dungeon. And she did the same fucking thing of ninja pulling throughout the whole dungeon. I will not go through that experience again. Yeah? Not doing it. Bear sit. Capitalized. Nothing but nuts. Nobody said a word. Nobody replied. No one said anything. And then I was kicked from the dungeon. Love it. Everyone else is like, what the fuck? Get out of here. We don't even need a tank. What the fuck? Go away. Go home, buddy. Get out. Okay, sure, whatever. Kick the tank. The taint victorious. Because when I got out of the dungeon, I had a debuff. It put me over the edge. 30 minutes. I was ready to, and I quote, smack a hoe. Yeah? Smack a hoe. Smack a hoe. That's 3 words. Sounds like one, but it's smack a hoe. I was getting ready to get off for the night. Until the taint whispered me. She whispered me. She rubbed it in my face that I was kicked. She even put in a ruffle. I instantly went from here to here. I typed /R and typed a message with many words of which you cannot say on streams. Challenge accepted, sir. Challenge accepted. Nor on YouTube. In retrospect, it was a childish move. I wasn't proud of what I said. However, she was never to see the message because I was on ignore. Triple wrecked. You just got triple wrecked. She was now my worst enemy. I had to get back at her somehow. So I had an idea. I logged out of my druid. I went in the store. I faction changed my hunter to alliance. I logged on my hunter and literally hunted her. I flew all the way to all the level 40 zones I could think of. I searched far and wide when she wasn't in a dungeon. Couldn't find her. Then I wondered if maybe it was just around Orgrimmar. So I flew above Orgrimmar, looked at each player. After my long search, I did find her. And I got the kill. I was so happy this cunt of a person got a taste of her own medicine. Finally, this flaming bitch was fucked so hard that it drove her to logging out. And with the deed done, I faction changed my hunter back to Glorious Horde and went to bed. Now, I ask you the question. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Good story though, I enjoyed it. I loved reading it. It's so good. Right then. Alright, let's keep this party rolling. Oh. want to make sure I get this. Let's do this one with some RL shit in it. Yeah! Boo, 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 boo. What's up, squares? Alright, let's go with this one. Cousins. No, no, no. No sex. Oh, in fact, let's do this quick one first. I want to do this one first. Look at me changing it up. Because it's a follow-on from a story we had last week. Oh, was it Monday? It might have been Monday, actually. It might have been Monday. Right, so I need a husband. That will be... Oh, we're nearly done. Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to include this name. Yeah, husband. We've got a husband. I need... And a wifey. Where's my ladies at? Oh, we're running out of girls. Oh, hipster. I see your surname. You know who you are. Ah, there's no room. Denied. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, something like that. Right, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, fuck around with that for too long. Right then, this is a real quick one anyway. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm a preacher, a huge prophecy in the audience. For background information, I am the kid who was stuck on XT Deconstructor for 5 weeks. For 5 weeks. 5 weeks on XT Deconstructor. Is it triggering you? Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? It is bad. I'll allow it. Just works. You can get that. Okay. I'm the guy who was stuck on XT for 5 weeks. It's the return. The feels. Can we get a wall of feels bad man for our bro who was doing XT Deconstructor normal for 5 weeks? And then they killed it, but they didn't get anything else. Colligan too much. This takes place in the Cataclysm. During Cata, I raided pretty hardcore for a 14-year-old. Yeah, that's right. All the way up to bedtime, mofos. All the way up to bedtime. I might be... Oh, you guys are wonderful. Look at that. All the way up to bedtime, he raided. Fuck yeah. 14, son. And then he did his first wank. Let him pop it. Let him squirt it. Yeah, first one. We raided regular Bastion and Blackwing Descent. Oh, normal mode. Regular Bastion and Blackwing Descent. Shortly after the Firelands release, though, my guild wanted me to play Balance as I play a Feral Druid. To which I replied, I'm going to find a different guild who wants a Feral. Whoa! Does it give a shit? Will you play Moonkin? No, mate. No. Do I look like a chicken? Do one, mate. They weren't happy, but I knew most of them IRL, and it was fine. I'd still raided their alt run on my hunter. The guild I was looking for didn't exist, however. Everyone wanted a Moonkin. Instead of a cat. Yeah? Everybody. Everybody wants a... Do you want a Feral Druid? Why? I bring the crit buff. So do Fury Warriors, so... Do you know Moonkins are overpowered right now, right? You know that, yeah? I'm just saying. Sad times. So I had to change to Resto because I didn't want to be a chicken. It's important. It's important. I don't want to be a chicken. So Resto Druid it is. Hands in the air. It's tree time. It's a raid in some Firelands, as I didn't like the playstyle of Moonkin. But it was not until the Dragon Soul that I found a regular raid spot. Yeah. Partway into heroic Dragon Soul progress, we were about to have our first kill of Ultraxian. Tough stuff. Gotta press the button. Do you remember? Do you remember? Gotta press the button. Lag, mate. Fucking pressed it. I know I did. Fucking definitely pressed that button, but it didn't work. Fucking lag and shit, dude. The purple dragon fell face first out of the sky. We all stood across the platform waiting for the loot to pop up in the chat. A warlock trinket dropped. He remembers it well. And a few other things. And then the purple text for Experiment 12B filled the chat. I don't even remember what it is. It boggles my mind people still remember loot loot names and stuff, and it's not like crazy. Experiment 12B filled the chat. I had never seen it, really, right? In the real world. And this was pre-Cross Realm. I've never seen one in the wild! Never seen one in the wild! It's a mount? It's a mount, you know? As if I collect mounts. Get out. It's a mount. I'd never seen one in the wild. Oh, you all farm it, don't you? Now we can see everyone who farms it. Spotted. I hadn't seen one in the wild. So we all did a roll. Slash roll. The highest roll was a 72. I followed that up with a 77. I freaked out with my parents in the room doing Blackwing Descent in their guild. Aww. Your parents think you're a total noob, don't they? Whee! I bet you squealed. I bet you squealed with delight. Oh, your parents like, what is it? Oh. Alright. Good on him. I'm glad we got him out of our guild. That was good shit. That was good shit. I'm glad we got rid of him. Off you go, son. Go and live out your own real world. Aww. I kept him in my bag without learning it, though, as the whole guild, even those outside the run, were amazed. What was this mount? What did it look like? There was a husband-wife combo in the guild who got most of what they wanted by abusing their large amounts of gold and officer rank of the husband. PvP, mate. PvP, mate, dropped the whisper bomb. How much, mate? Yeah? For fucking real sauce. How much? We've all been there. Well, most of us have probably been there, right? Have you ever got something? How much for that, though, mate? Just saying. Pay you for it. I made a lot of gold once off that. A lot of gold. It's really cool when you don't care about mounts. It's really cool. You can make a lot of money when you don't give a shit about mounts, believe me. Especially in a raid guild. What's your offer? I asked. He responded with 25 fat ones on the spot. But he's going to play hardball. Our kid's going to play hardball. Might have a couple of pubes on the pitch now. Definitely spunked it at least once. 25k? I'll just keep it. PvP mate hadn't had enough of that though. He pleaded with me saying it was for my wife's birthday. Whoa. Whoa. PvP mate started some PvP. That is some hardcore negotiation. You're literally ruining my wife's birthday right now. Yeah. This is for hipster. Hipster needs it. Yeah? You're gonna fuck up hipster's birthday. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want hipster to have a terrible birthday? Why are you ruining Christmas? Why? Why are you ruining Christmas? You little dick. I'll give you some money. You're happy. And we're gonna have a good time. What a fucking dickhead. I told him I didn't really give a shit, and I was sorry, but I'm keeping it, yeah? Low blow, that is a low blow, isn't it? Hipster then whispered me. Hipster then whispered me. The same question about price. To which I responded, not for sale, mate. Not for sale. And on our way to Blackhorn, I went ahead and learned that mount. As it happens, this was the first one to ever drop on my server. The mount that broke the guild. In the weeks that came, we progressed to Madness of Deathwing and killed it with no small amount of difficulty on Spine. Tough stuff. When Madness finally fell, I was reading through some of the procs on the weapons. Oh, they were all proc weapons, weren't they? Except the Hunter one that made you massive. That was cool. I was at the Druid one. Which one made you massive? It's fucking well good. Well good. When Madness finally fell, I was reading through some of the procs on the weapons. And I even picked up the polearm for my feral spec. But in those days, every heroic kill awarded a mount. As it always dropped from Deathwing. It's true. It's true. The husband and wife were pissed. I won the role. with a 94 out of 100. PvP mate and hipster lost their fucking mind. Gerthal like, it was the Druid pole arm that made you big. Yeah, it was cool. 94 out of 100, bows. 94 out of 100s. Everyone knew they would get a chance at this mount. It always drops. Don't worry about it. It's definitely going to drop again next week. PvP mate and hipster, relax. This is Ghosty, by the way. This is fucking Ghosty. This is what it's like. Never raid with Ghosty. Ever. If anything's a roll, you've lost. Instantly. Not even worth going. You've lost. He'll roll 100 every time. And legitimately as well. Doesn't even know what it is. That's the worst part. Doesn't even know what it is. He sees a roll. He just rolls. You ever done that in your raid? Have you just typed /roll and suddenly some fucking dipshit starts fucking rolling as well? What are we rolling for? Roll. Roll. And that's Ghosty. And then he wins every time. He'll roll straight hundreds. Every single fucking time. He already got the mount! PvP mate declared. PvP mate threatened to leave the fucking guild and hipster backed him the fuck up. If something was not done about this mount shenanigans, they're out. So, the guild leader, Christian, who is a bro. Your specs are a dime a dozen. And honestly, you're a pretty shit hunter. Christian for mayor. That's how you democracy. Get democracied. We're leaving. Go. Don't care. You play a disc priest and a hunter. What do you want? Are you fucking serious? Like, just go. Guild leader for the rookie win. Am I right? Oh, we're gonna leave. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I really don't care. They didn't leave the guild. But soon after, he kicked them anyway, because they were crap, and we started recruiting immediately after. My guild completely fell apart though at the end of Kata, as everyone was trying to get the guild to farm mounts, but nobody liked Dragon Soul. I do feel bad for you mount guys. I'm not coming. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Does anybody want to go and kill fucking... What's that guy? Who's the last boss in Furnace Place? You know. The one before Hellfire Citadel. That place. You want to go and kill that guy and get the mount? No. No, I don't. Sorry. I know you really enjoy it. I don't. My guild fell apart. I had great memories from my first real raids. And thank you for one again of my newbie stories. Blackhand. That was a good fight. Blackhand was a really good fight on Mythic. I'm not farming it though when it's easy mode. I'm not doing that. If there's nuclear, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Right, let's do the cousins. Sorry. I'd rather stream some other game. Is it my fault? Maybe. Maybe. Right. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Where is it? Bear with me. Okay, let's change it again. I will get to this cousin story. I just want to trigger the chat. Are you triggered? I need one character. Ooh. Yeah, it's still the Patreon names, but we are literally nearly done. We are nearly done. We are nearly done with the Patreon names. So we can get back to the normal. Don't you even get... I've never played it. That is the shit. That is the shit. I've never played it, but apparently it's a thing. Olive Breacher, Mr. Ghosty, if he's present. He's not, but he will be here tomorrow. I salute you from Costa Rica. Oh, nice. Send me a picture. I want a brofist from Costa Rica. And here I bring to you a short story of my journey to WoW, typed from my iPhone 3. iPhone 3. Costa Rica. Am I right, fellas? Am I right? Costa Rica. I should play it on stream. Holy shit. I don't think so. Costa Rica. iPhone 3. 2016, never forget. My journey begins in 2005 when I was a little 7-year-old playing Club Penguin, mate. This was the closest I'd ever been to playing a multiplayer game since my brothers didn't like being around me. Arseholes. Because I was too competitive, right? It's too competitive. That's his problem. Too competitive. You're a pain in the ass to play with, right? You are a total pain in the ass to play with. Can't stand losing. Twat when you win. 7 years old. Dick. Oh, don't do it. Don't give him the feels bad, man. You've all been around that kid. It's a fucking nightmare. You let him win, he rubs it in your face. You beat the shit out of him in the game. Cries like a bitch. Tells his mum. You know the guy. I remember during my hardcore Club Penguin days playing the Make a Pizza minigame. As we all know. And I legit, I no lie, smashed my keyboard when I noticed that I had missed the anchovies. It's always the anchovies, man. Why didn't I put the fucking anchovies on there? Two years later, 2007, RuneScape was announced on the Miniclip website. I'm glad to see that the bringing up of Miniclips inspired you guys to write some stories. You see, back in the day, Club Penguin wasn't that easy to play. Hey, fuckers, yeah? You think anyone could just play Club Penguin? No, it's pretty fucking hardcore. Pretty fucking hardcore. Club Penguin wasn't that easy to play. You had to go to Miniclip, talk about Miniclip. Oh, wait. Just go to the Miniclip website and search in the top 10 games for Club Penguin. You gotta search that shit, yeah? Vanilla Club Penguin. Yeah, vanilla. Old school Club Penguin. Of course, Club Penguin was number 1. Yeah? Number 1 on the list. Search results, numero uno. Imagine my face. Imagine my face. When I entered Miniclip and found that Club Penguin was number 2. And a game called RuneScape was number 1. He legit remembers that day. Remembers that. That's like logging into Twitch and League of Legends not being number 1. Imagine. It's just unheard of, right? Well, I think Overwatch and Hearthstone both replaced it for a short period of time. Anyway. Of course, I had to try the game that was apparently better than Club Penguin. Apparently, it was better than Club Penguin. Bullshit. And then I left Club Penguin. Oh, since it was well shit compared to this. And I thought at 9 years old, I was ready to play a man's game. Man's game. RuneScape. Yeah? Club Penguin, that's in the past. Not a kid anymore, mate. Turning it up. Don't need to play with... Do you play with penguins in that game? I need to Google it. Let's check. Club Penguin. Oh, what a screenshot. Images. Oh, you legit play as a penguin? No way. Wow, there's like loads of people who play this game. I have to share this screenshot. This is awesome. Look at this. My igloo! My igloo! Deuce, get out of my igloo! Motherfucker! My igloo, please! Caps lock spam. What does that mean? What is he caps locking about? My igloo! Why you take my igloo? Don't do it, bro. I think we'll, oh. Yeah! My igloo, bro! Can someone lend me golds for my igloo? We'll have Club Penguin in the background. Let's do it. More content than what? Oh, yeah. The burns are real. More content than what? Jesus. But anyway, time for a man's game. It seems like a legit game. Preach what? I love it. I love it. It's better than when we played, what was it? Jelly Bean 2? That was a game. That was a game. Never forget. So anyway, we're giving up on you know, doubt. So, we're going to do it. We're going into RuneScape. It had been a year of playing RuneScape, and by this time, I had fallen in love with this shitty game, to which I still pay my respects because it made me realise how much better games could be than Club Penguin. Heresy. Heresy. How fucking... Look at that environment there. Drink it in. Heresy. Absolute heresy. How fucking dare you? How dare you? One day, casually watching the box, which was prohibited. Are you paying attention, team? Thou shalt not watch the tube. Yeah? Which was prohibited. Watching the TV is prohibited because I was too competitive with my brothers when it came to changing channels. You were such a little bastard when you were that old, weren't you? Admit it. Admit it. You were a little bastard. No, mate. We're watching In the fucking Night Garden. Iggle Piggle rapes fucking Dipsy Doo tonight. It's going to be serious shit, this. They're going in the Pinky Ponk. Yeah, behind the Pinky Ponk, he fucking does her. And then the Ponty Pines all go down on her. It's fucking rough tonight, man. It's fucking rough tonight. In the Night Garden. That's where it goes down. Yeah? It's where it goes down. It's going to be fucking tough stuff. Tough stuff. You're too young to watch it, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, Iggle Piggle rape. I think it's got that red flag. It's a warning. It's a fucking warning. That red flag. Run away from Iggle Piggle if you ever see him. If Iggle Piggle comes after you, you're screwed. You want to see Iggle Piggle? Yeah, let's do this. Imagine the nightmare of the nighttime and this fucking dude is after you. Yeah? Imagine seeing... Right, we're keeping that in the background now. We're keeping that in the background now, yeah? That's what you'd see in the alleyway. Put yourself in her shoes. Put yourself in her shoes. Fucking serious. Yeah? Think of it. Nightmare. Nightmare fuel. That's what he is, Iggle Piggle. Nightmare fuel. It's fucking horrifying. I love that show. It's so good. That show, it's so creative. It has a whole character who wakes up every morning and polishes rocks. Genius. Team France forever. I believe it's French. I believe it's French. Anyway, my wife's seen it live. Show off Upsy Daisy. No, I don't want to put them in the same place. Okay, so we're playing RuneScape. We're watching TV, which was prohibited. Because, you know, it gets a little rowdy with the remote. I stumbled onto South Park. Make love, not Warcraft. Make love, not Warcraft. And I thought that episode was the balls. However, being 10, I thought a game that looks that good didn't exist. Look how much better it looks than South Park. Can't be real. Can't be fucking real. Can't be real. And I'd never bothered to search the game up on the internet or anything like that. I simply just thought it was a really good episode of South Park and went back to playing RuneScape. Yeah. What a guy. So fast forward a couple of months and here I found myself coming home from school to my brother using my computer. Understand the mentality of our friend. I was furious. And I screamed at the top of my 9-year-old lungs. Until I saw what he was playing. A dwarf with a hammer in a cold wasteland. He was playing the game from the TV show. It's that game from South Park. Ever since that day, I calmed myself. I stopped being a competitive little twat and began to kind of change my behaviour. Brackets. Kind of. Kind of. I spent weeks using trial accounts, at least over 15. This is where it gets really bad. Every new account was a new challenge. Every new account. What was that challenge, folks? What was the challenge? I was attempting to reach the highest level possible. But I always ended up with my trial account ending at around level 12. That's all I can get to. That's all he can get to. He can only get to 12. How can anybody level faster? How long do you get? A month? How long do you get with a free trial? Like a month? No, I mean 12. I don't mean 20. I mean 12. One big problem. I had limited time to play. I was a tiny kid. Had to go to school. And I was Team Costa Rica. Didn't speak a word of the Queen's. And did not understand anything that was being told to me in quests. Don't know what's going on. Level 12. That level 12 barrier. Can we get past it, squad? That's the big thing. Let's ask Iggle Piggle for a comment. Rape face. Denied. Fair enough, Iggle Piggle. You keep going. One day after coming home from the school library, I spent 3 hours reading the dictionary and learning new words in the English language. World of Warcraft, yeah? Por qué? Igloo? It's inspired him to learn a second language. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. What a carry. What a carry. What a game. All good. Learning new words. I went home determined. I set up another trial account and decided that this time I was going to hit level 20. Yeah? Did his homework. There's like a Rocky montage to be had here of him sitting there and learning. Level 20 is the goal, bros. 7 days. I began. Tauren Hunter as usual. And now with a pet. I tried my hardest to do that damn Hunter quest at level 12. I now found myself in Thunderbluff, where I got a quest to go to somewhere called Orgrimmar, I think, which I thought had something to do with the word orgasmo that I had seen recently and thought it was really funny. As soon as I read that, though, I closed the quest and got ready so nobody saw that I was reading dirty words. Costa Rica, iPhone 3. Boom. Orgasmo. So good. I began my journey by travelling out to Mulgore. It took me about 40 minutes. Yeah? 40 minutes cash. 40 minutes of cash since I did not know how to get out of Thunderbluff. Problem number 1. How do you get out of Thunderbluff? It is a pain in the ass. Thunderbluff is such a shit designed place. Fucking hate it. Sorry, don't mean to trigger you, but it is. Next, I marched all the way up to the Barrens. I died many times because of the raptors and thunder lizards and whatnot. The first time I died, I noticed my pet had died too and thought that that was the end of that pet. So I continued on my way solo. Yeah. Rip Wolfie. Wolfie down. Jump. Just fucking jump. TB is all triggered. Triggered. Kodos forever. Boo. Boo this guy. Boo to hell. So pets down. Yeah. The first loss of our journey. Ripperoni. Poor Wolfie. Tea cakes. It's a one-man show from this point on. 3 hours later, about, as far as I remember, I now found myself more lost than ever. I was in Ashenvale. So bad. Crossing a bridge into another zone called Ashara. I thought of giving up. It had been a long day. A long day. A long day. Just trying to find Orgrimmar. We're in Ashara. We're almost there. Yeah? We're almost there. I thought of giving up, friends. I did. And thought I should delete this character, make another Tauren, since this one was never getting back to Thunderbluff. Not happening. If I can't find where I'm going, I certainly can't find my way back. That's game over. But I wouldn't this time. I would not forfeit that easily as I had in the past. I was going to find Orgrimmar. So I stepped into a Shara where I met a level 59 female troll death knight by the name of Catherine. Oh, Catherine. Catherine asked me why I was in such a high level place if I was only level 13. I had dinged from exploring so many places. And my answer was, in my educated English, where Orgrimmar? Where Orgrimmar? Where Orgrimmar? Catherine just looked at me for a while and said, accept. And sent me an invite. I hit the accept button and jumped onto her chopper. Catherine with a carry! How cool must this look? 10 minutes later, we were in Orgrimmar. I went to thank Catherine. And Catherine said, next time take the Zeppelin, you dick. And then kicked me out of the group. Catherine with 0 fucks given. Such a facepalm. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Get the Zeppelin, you dick. Fucking just drives off. Vroom. Catherine's a fucking hero. I love Catherine. What a girl. What a girl. She knows what's up. She knows what's happening. She's all over it. What a fucking lady. She's a lady. Savage. Savage. And then just booted me out of the group. I then realised that the quest suggested I should take Zeppelins. Ah, Zeppelin. I got this. Costa Rica. Okay. From Thunderbolt to Orgrimmar, or take a Wyvern, which apparently was part of the quest. I think it does fly you the first time, right? Doesn't it fly you? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm positive it flies you the first. I remember flying. To this day, I hold fond memories of this journey. And I still take that long walk to Orgrimmar when I decide to level a new Tauren hunt. A new Tauren... How many Tauren hunters do you need? Holy fuck. More Tauren hunters for everybody. Come on, Tauren hunters, let's do it. Thank you for reading my story, Preacher. Sorry for the misspellings and grammar errors. Don't you worry, sir. Where Orgrimmar will be the title of this show. Or maybe. I think Club Penguin might be the better one. Yeah, getting lost back in the day. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much for that wonderful tale. I love newbie stories. They're as good as the serious drama. But the serious drama, of course, will be tomorrow in 26 hours. 26 hours, my friends. We will be here. Me and Mr. Ghosty will be doing our live web show following our big production tomorrow. It's going to be a hellacious, hellacious time. I have a video coming out tonight, which is Hunter, featuring some nice 1 million crits. If you like big, shiny numbers. If you like big, shiny numbers, then there's a video coming out for you in about 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get rid of this? Go away. Which one even is it? Never mind. I'll sort it in a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful weekend if you're not coming to the web show. I will talk about all the private stuff and all private server stuff and all that kind of nonsense and all the good stuff that we'll be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow! Yay! So it should be pretty good. Have a good weekend if I'm not going to see you. Do something cool with your time. Enjoy yourself. Did you try it? Destro Warlock is not out yet. Nobble fucked me. Fuck you, Nobble. Dickhead. Destro Warlock is not available yet. It's not available. Not available. Not available. Not available. You'll know when it's available. I'll do a video on it. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.